Hi friends, this is Shekhar Srinivasan and welcome to my Flutter video series. In the last video, I have explained how to create a simple login form using the Flutter. And now in this video, let us understand how to perform the validations on the editable text controls. So let us directly jump into the demo. I have opened the same existing code where I have stopped in the last video so that we won't be wasting the time by duplicating the code. Now, the first step we need to perform is to define a global key variable for the form state. So, within the login screen state class, let me type in final underscore form key equal to global key of form state. One important point we need to remember here is that global key class is used to provide an unique key across the entire application. And one more important point we need to remember is that whenever we have a requirement to access the other objects that are associated with the elements such as binding context or access to their states, we need to use the global keys. Else, it is advisable not to use the global keys. Next, once we have defined the global key, next in order to support the validations on the editable controls, there should be a part of the form widget. So within the container, let me define child element. So let me type in child colon form of and let us set the global key for the form. So let me type in key colon underscore form key, and now let us consider the entire list view as the child itself for the form widget. So let me format the code for easy understanding, and we need to close the form widget. So let me scroll down and close the form widget. Next, instead of using text field, let me update the widget to text form field. Almost all the properties remains the same between these two widgets, but additionally the text form field will have the support for performing the validations. So to do that, we need to use the validator property. So let me type in validator colon. We can assign a method, but let me make it simple by writing the code here itself. So let me type in value, and within the braces, let us write our validation code. So let me type in if value dot is empty equal to true, then let me return username can't be empty. And if the user has provided the value, let us return a null. And let me do the same thing for the password. So let me first update the text field to text form field, and then let me write the validator block. Now let us verify if the code is working or not. So let me click on the login button and we can observe the code is not working, right? So what happened? Please remember that we have added the validators for the text form fields, but we are not validating their states, and hence no validation checks are performed. So what we need to do now means let us validate the current state. To do that, within the raise button, click on pressed event. Let me type in if of our global key is underscore form key, right? So let me type in underscore form key dot current state dot validate, and let me close the braces at the end by wrapping up the entire code. Now let me save the code, and once again let me click on the login button. We can observe we got an error stating password can't be empty. Now let me remove the username also and click on the login button. We can observe a nice animation along with the validation, and we can also observe the error messages displayed. Now once again let me provide the username and click on login button. We can observe the error at the username has been removed, but still we can observe the error at the password. So let me update the value for the password also. And once again, let me click on the login button. We can observe currently there are no errors are displayed. And also we can observe the value what we have provided as username and password is also displayed properly. I hope you have enjoyed this video and understood how to perform validations on the editable controls in Flutter. In the next video, I will explain how to work with tab bars in Flutter applications. Hope you have enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed in preparing this video. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe and click on the bell icon for the latest updates of my videos. And if you like this video, please click on like, share and comment. This encourages me to create more videos. Happy programming, yours Shekhar.